Okay, let's do this. I'm in the comfort of my room, and so I think this is actually for me. Yeah. So something happened yesterday. I had been going through the week watching the news about Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez wedding, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna put a positive spin on it, but I'm a terrible, terrible public speaker. And if it's not your first time on this channel, well, you saved me a lot of energy. You didn't lose much. You saved yourself a lot of time and you saved myself one person less embarrassment. Okay, so I came here and I was talking about all the negative comments and publicity that the $50 million wedding cost. The cost of the $50 million wedding, rather. And but I noticed I wasn't feeling it well. I think I was not kind of coherent. It wasn't flowing. I was a bit nervous. And I think I got carried away. I got very emotional about that. So I'm apologizing. I think primarily to myself because I don't think anybody is going to watch that live cast yet of yesterday. But this is me. If by chance, like big chance, you did watch it yesterday, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For me, I just didn't understand why people were feeling so bad the way they felt because if we looked at it, despite the practical or actual protestations that took place by the Italians, they were the only people that had a valid reason to be angry because of the environmental pollution that came along with the wedding. Other than that, okay, let's leave all the criticisms and this thing. I think it was a pretty positive event because I thought about the common masses like you and I, having the chance to meet their favorite superstars live, from those who were on the waters to the maids who cleaned their rooms to the cooks who made their meal to the porters who carried their bag up their rooms. Do you know what it is like to see a celebrity that you have been watching only on TV in movies and you see them live? Some of us have just seen them on social media, you know. And for the local economy, whether it's in Sicily where they are spending their honeymoon, and by there they is Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, um, to Venice where the wedding itself was held. The local economy boosted, uh, had a positive boost, so to say, because I mean, I think of all the restaurants, let's start there, that fed all those paparazzis, all the foreign reporters, all the foreign bloggers that were able to make it there and found a place to lay their head, all the hostels, five-star hotels, bed and breakfasts. There was a good positive influence. So I don't know why people wanted to focus on the negative side of criticism. And that was why I think I was attacking the energy with which most of these people were reacting. And that is not me. I am all for positivity. Okay. So I went to bed last night and I felt really bad. Like I did a very poor job of that review. But then again, I sat down and I realized it is something that I could learn from. When you're coming to make a review, you have to be logical, you have to be practical. A lot of times we take too much emotions into consideration and leaving logic on one side, and that makes us quite biased in our reviews, in our commentaries, in the way we present a topic, we make it quite lopsided. And that was what I saw in the views, I mean, in the reports throughout last week about that $50 million wedding. Another thing I said yesterday that I want to reiterate is that for all of the hula baloo, I can really tell you that there will be something that will top that. There will be a wedding that will top that. You know, it may not be Elon Musk because I think he's the richest man now, but there'll always be, because there was a wedding that was better, that was the best or the wedding of the century until Bezo and Sanchez, you know. And so there will be one again after that. And that kind of makes all this brouhaha very, very futile, you know, because there's really new under the sun. There's nothing new. There's absolutely nothing new under the sun. So, um, this is me trying to be a better presenter. This is me trying to take accountability, first of all, to myself, to the person, to my brand, the person that I want to be. I want to be very logical. I want to be very poised. I want to be, you know, in a space where I can create content that is engaging, that is endearing, that is thought provoking. Okay, that is where I'm going to with this channel. And I'm growing every day, every week. So if you come across this and you've made it this far, whew, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Consider subscribing and leave a like if you liked anything, even if it's just the simple effort of coming back to correct my errors, okay? Because at the end of the day, I would love to have you here as part of the family, okay? It's Sunday, very quiet today, and I feel much, much calmer. Forgive my hair if it's looking a bit poofy, it's the humidity in Ecuador. It's quite humid. This was very flat this morning, but now it's like, mm, oof. That is the magic of kinky hair. Yeah, they have a very, it has a very interesting relationship with humidity. Okay, I think I have expressed my heart's desire. I was not out to attack anybody. I just want to spread. I wanted to spread positivity to in the tube. I wanted to spread positivity in this YouTube space. You know, try and be happy for those who are celebrating. Scripture says we should cry with those who cry, mourn with those who mourn, and celebrate with those who celebrate. Okay. I wish you a very, very successful and prosperous week. A prosperous month is the first month of the second half of the year. And I wish you blessings. I wish you prosperity, good health, and all that your heart desires. Okay. I'll see you on Saturday. I really do hope to see you on Saturday. Bye bye.